Rice production in Niger State, despite all natural and human endowments in many decades, had resulted in low yield per hectare due to lack of adequate inputs and knowledge of best practices. The low rating of Niger rice amongst the rice-producing states in Nigeria and the need to empower rural farmers and boost food sufficiency for security attracted the intervention of IFAD, an international donor agency operating in 6 rice and cassava-producing states, including Niger. Benefiting local governments in the state include Wushishi, Kacha, Bida, Shiroro, and Kwantagora, where farmer groups have received training and inputs from the development partners. 2 years into the Memorandum of Understanding signed in 2014 with the Niger State government to open up rural areas to enhance the lives of the rural poor through value chain, a 14-man fact-finding team visited to assess implementation of various components. A courtesy call on the State Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Aliu Abdullahi, revealed that response of the state to the 6-year MOU plan has not been encouraging, as stated by the visiting team leader.
The performance so far has not been very good when you compare it with other states. I'm talking about the counterpart funding performance. So we will encourage the state government to live up to the approval and whatever is holding up the release of the approved amount, that they should happen as quickly as possible.
For the coming of this regime, the funding, payment of the funding was not very encouraging, and we vow as government to see that with regard the remaining balance of 87 million for this 2016, approval has been given. What remains now is the cash backing, and we are working.
The visit of the monitoring team to Kundu, Kanko and Bankorogi rice production clusters was received with fanfare. The monitoring officers settled for one-on-one discussion with beneficiaries on the impact, challenges and the way forward. The farmers, particularly the youth in the benefiting communities, expressed gratitude to the federal government intervention.
To amma lokacin riba basin batun ba da taki an zo an kashe, batun ba da magani an zo an bari.
When River Basin Authority stopped providing farm inputs, our yield reduced to about 10 bags per hectare. But with this government intervention, if sustained, Niger State will be able to feed Nigeria with rice.
Even though IFAD quit the support with us in the 2 years, IFAD have already done her best.
Similar visit was paid to cassava farms and beneficiaries in Kundu, Lokongoma and Tangwagi, where hectares of land have been opened up for beneficiaries.
They have given us enlightenment on the varieties, on how to make improvement on the agro-new development of ridges and others, and the chemicals.
Last year we benefited, they give us allocation of fertilizer. They give us a new variety.
The program, initiated for farmers, women and youth, receives assessment of some visiting officials.
We are very satisfied to see how many youth were involved in developing the rice and cassava value chain, how many women are now involved in processing.
What I want Niger State to do is to think of how to sustain the tempo. Niger State, IFAD, has done very well, but our concern as a ministry is how do you continue with this program.
Rose, Gia, NT News.